Hello everyone, this particular video is going to be most awaited video because here we are going to learn how to solve 10 most important questions from mixture and alligation which have been repeated several times in your previous year paper and is going to be very important for your upcoming examinations as well. By doing this, you can complete 90% of the syllabus from this particular chapter. So let's start with the first question. Here it is given in a mixer of 50 liters of milk and water, and the ratio of milk and water is given to be 4:1. How much milk should be added? So what is being added over here? Milk is being added over here to the mixer so that the ratio of milk and water becomes 9:1. That means after adding certain quantity of milk to this particular mixture, the ratio becomes 9:1. So how you are going to solve this? Most important thing that you should observe over here is milk has been added. So there is no change in water. So here as you can see in the ratio also water is constant. That means you can find out 4 plus 5, that means 5 unit has been added to milk, and value of this 5 unit, that is the added quantity of milk, has been asked in the question. And here in the beginning it is said that 50 liter of milk and water was there. So here 4 plus 1, total 5 unit was there, and this 5 unit is nothing but given to be 50 liter. And here you are asked to find out the value of this 5 unit. So your answer is going to be 50 liter. Now let us see the next question. Now in this particular question it is given 270 milliliter mixture contain Coke and Pepsi in the ratio 5:4 respectively. So in a particular mixer the ratio of Coke and Pepsi is given to be 5:4. So if you add, you are getting 9, and this 9 unit in ratio is representing 270 milliliter. That means 9 into 30 times if you do, then you will get the actual value. So you can find out the actual Coke over here, that is 5 into 30, 150 milliliter of Coke is present, and 4 into 30 if you do, you will get the actual quantity of Pepsi, that is 120 milliliter. Now it is said when 20 milliliter of Coke and 25 milliliter of Pepsi is added into it. So if we add 20 milliliter of Coke, here we are getting 170 milliliter, and here if we add 25 milliliter of Pepsi, we are getting 145 milliliter. You are asked to find out what will be the new ratio of Coke and Pepsi in the new mixture. That means this final amount which you are getting, you need to find out the ratio. So if you cancel this particular thing by 5, you are getting over here 5 3s are 15, and here you will get 5 into 4, that is 20. Here if you divide by 5, you will get 5 2s are 10 and 5 9s are 45. So 34:29, that is option number 3 is going to be your correct answer. Now let us see the next question. Here it is given 8 liters are drawn or taken out from a cask full of wine and is then filled with water. So a cask was there that was full of wine. From that 8 liters has been taken out, and instead of that water has been added of this equal quantity, that is of 8 liter. This operation or this task is performed 3 more times. So total how many times? First time it was already completed, and 3 more times. That means total 4 times this task or operations has been conducted. The ratio of the quantity of wine now left in the cask to the total quantity is 16:81. So here wine now left is to total quantity is given to be 16:81. You are asked to find out how much wine cask hold originally. So my dear students, as 4 times this operations has been or this task has been completed, so the trick that you're going to apply over here, can you make this 16 a power of a number? That will be 4 times, that is 2 to the power 4, you can get 16. Here if you do same thing, you will get 3 to the power 4 as 81. That means if we find out fourth root of this given ratio, that is this one, and fourth root of 3 to the power 4, then you will get the ratio as 2:3. And this ratio that you inversely found out, this particular ratio is nothing but the ratio after conducting this particular operation first time. So you can say after conducting the operation, that is after reducing or drawing out or after taking out 8 liter of wine from this particular cask, the ratio was 2 and the total quantity was 3. That means, as you can see, in the first case, the total, it was only what? Only wine. But it has reduced from 3, it has become 2. That means 1 unit has been reduced. And this 1 unit will represent 8 liter which has been drawn out. But here you are asked to find out how much wine originally the cask hold. That is the value of 3 unit. So it will be 3 into 8. Your answer is going to be 24 liter. That is option number 2. Now let us see the next question. Here it is given a container contains 36 liter of water. From the container, 6 liter of the content were taken out and replaced. So originally 36 liter of water was present. From this, 6 liter of water has been taken out, and instead of that, oil has been put in. And this oil is of 16 liter, means replaced means same quantity is taken out and same quantity has been given as well. Now this operation was repeated 2 times, so total 2 times this operation was done or this task was done 2 times. How much water is inside the container? So now how much water is left over, that is asked in the question. For this, you need to remember one formula, that is leftover quantity, that is L is the leftover quantity of the thing which was at the beginning, that is here water was there in the container, so here you will get the whatever water is left over. So final quantity of water, this will be equal to, you need to write the total quantity of that particular thing which was in the beginning, that is the total quantity, within the bracket 1 minus whatever has been taken out, that amount, that is taken out amount, divided by the total quantity of the container, means whatever it will be there in the container, that one you need to write over here, whole to the power n, means how many times the operation has been done. So here L you are asked to find out. Quantity of water at the beginning was 36, so 36 1 minus how much quantity of water has been taken out each time, that is 6 liter, out of total quantity, out of total quantity of container, as the container contain only water and it was 36 liter, so total quantity was 36 liter as well, and this one has been repeated twice, so power will be 2. Now if we calculate this, cancel 6 6 are 36, so 6 minus 1, that is 5 by 6. So you are getting 36 into 5 by 6 to the power 2, means 2 times, so 5 by 6. This 6 and this 6 you can cancel with 36, you are getting 5 5s are 25. So option number 3 is going to be your correct answer. The next question, here it is given in a mixture of 180 liter, the ratio of milk and water is 5:1. So here the milk and water is given, it is in the ratio 5:1. Now it is said if the ratio is to be 3:2, that means if the ratio is to be 3:2, then find the quantity of water to be further added. So how much water is to be added so that the new ratio is 3:2, that is asked in the question. So here water has been added but there is no change in the milk. So Here 5 and 3, if we take LCM, we will get 15. So let us make milk as 15 in both the ratios. So here you need to multiply by 3, and here also you need to multiply by 3. So you are getting 3 5s are 15 here milk. And here also you need to multiply by 5. So 5 3s are 15 you will get. So in that case here also you need to multiply by 5. So after the changes, the new ratio what you are getting here is, in the beginning it was 15 is to 1 into 3, 3, and here 15 is to 5 to the 10. So here in unit, as you can see, 3 plus 7 you are getting 10. That means 7 unit of water has been added. And here the mixture at the beginning was 180 liter. And here in the beginning it was 15 plus 3, that is 18. So 18 unit in ratio is representing 180 liters. So you need to multiply by 10 from ratio if you need to go to the actual value. So 7 into 10 if you do, then you will get 70 liters. So we can conclude like this, that 70 liters of water should be added to the mixture so that the ratio becomes 3:2. So option number 3 is going to be your correct answer over here. In this particular question, I am going to discuss with you two different methods of solving this particular question. First, let us go through the question. Here it is given a lemonade is 5% pure lemon by volume. If 1 liter of pure water is added to 2 liter of this drink, the percentage of lemon in the new drink is, so here as you can see, in the beginning the drink was of 2 liter. 2 liters means 2000 milliliters. So this was the quantity at the beginning. With this 1 liter, that is 1000 milliliter of water has been added. What has been added? Water. By doing so, as you can see, 2000 plus 1000, you are getting 3000 milliliter as the final quantity of the mixture. Now, here it was said that in the beginning the pure lemon was 5%. So the beginning quantity it was 2000. So in this 2000, if you find out the lemon, it will be 2000 into 5%. If you cancel this 200 and percentage, you are getting 5 into 20, that is 100. So 100 milliliter of pure lemon was there in the beginning. As water has been added, so this lemon will be there in the final quantity as well. So there will be no change in pure lemon. So in this quantity, that is final quantity, also 100 milliliter of lemon, pure lemon will be present. And here you are asked to find out the percentage of pure lemon in the new drink, that is in this 3000. So pure lemon is 100 milliliter divided by the final quantity, that is 3000, into 100, because you need the percentage value. So this two zeros will get cancelled. This one and this one will get cancelled. 10 by 3, that means 3.33 percentage. So option number 1 is going to be your correct answer. Now let us see the second method where we are going to use mixer alligation to solve this particular problem. Here the pure lemon in the beginning was 5%. And how much pure lemon has been added? Nothing, because pure water has been added. So 0% of pure lemon has been added. You need to find out this final percentage of pure lemon in the new mixture. So this one you need to find out, and the quantity ratio is given to be 2:1, because at the beginning it was 2 and 1 liter has been added. So 2:1 over here. Now if you find out the difference of this two, you are getting 5, and if you add this two, we are getting 3. So this 3 unit in ratio will represent this 5. So from here you need to find out the value of this 2. So 2 will be 5 by 3 into 2, that is 10 by 3. We are getting 3.33. Now with this, that is the actual value of 2 is nothing but 3.33. With 3.33, if we add the 0, we will get what? We will get 3.33. So option number 1 like this will be your correct answer. Now let us see the next one. Here in this question it is given in a mixture of 220 liter contains milk and water in the ratio 7:4. So ratio of milk and water is given to be 7:4. How much water is to be added? That means you need to add water to the mixture to reverse the ratio of milk and water in the mixture. So if this ratio you need to interchange, that is it will become 4:7, then how much water you need to add to this mixture you are asked to find out. As water has been added, so there is no change in milk, but here as you can see, here it is 7, here we have 4. First and foremost you need to make this same. For that you need to take the LCM of this 7 and 4. You will get what? You will get 28. That means with this 7 if you multiply 4, this will become 28, and here you need to multiply by 7, then only it will become 28. Only you cannot multiply this, you need to multiply with the same number, that is 4 over here. Here as you have multiplied by 7, here also you need to multiply by 7. So this ratio after making the milk same, it is becoming 28:16, and here you are getting 28:49. And the increase in the unit of water, as you can see, 33. That is 49 minus 16, or 16 plus 33, you are getting 49. So you need the actual value of this 33. So till this you can do one thing, whichever option is divisible by 33 you can mark your answer, or here 28 plus 16 you are getting what? You are getting 44 unit, and this 44 unit is nothing but it is given to be 220 liter in the question. That means with 44 if you multiply 5 you are getting actual value. So with this 33 also you need to multiply by 5. 5 3s are 15, and 5 plus 1 6. So 165 liter, that is option number 2 will be your correct answer. Now let us see the next one. Here it is given in what ratio tea at rupees 240 per kg be mixed with tea of 300 per kg, so that on selling the mixture at 336 rupees per kg there is a profit of 20%. So from here you can conclude, if the first quality of tea is of 240 rupees per kg and the second quantity, let it be B type, it is 300 rupees per kg, these two are cost price. If you mix these two particular teas, then the mixture will be also in cost price, because you are mixing this in cost price. Here also you are writing the cost price of this type B. So A and B, what you will get as the mixture, it will be also of cost price. But here the selling price of the mixed these two types of tea is given to be 336, and your profit is 20%. The fraction value of 20% is 1 by 5. That means if CP is 5 unit, then 5 plus 1, 6 unit will be the SP. So here this 6 unit is given to be 336, that is 6 into, if you multiply this by 56 you will get this, and here you need to find out the cost price, that is 5 unit. So here also you need to multiply by 56, then we are getting 280. So here you will write 280 rupees per kg, that is when you are mixing these two types of tea, the cost price will be this. So here if you find out the ratio, then here you are getting 20 and here you are getting 40. So if you find out the ratio, 1:2 will be the ratio of the quantity of type 1 and type 2 tea, that is 1:2. Option number 1 will be your correct answer. Now let us see the question number 9. Here it is given a cauldron has a volume of 560 liters of milk, that means in a particular container there is 560 liter of milk. You can conclude like this. Every single time 56 liter of milk is taken out from the cauldron and is replaced by the similar volume of water. So each time what has been done, this 56 liter of milk has been taken out, and instead of this 56 liter of water has been added. and this particular thing has been repeated twice. Find the amount of milk left in the cauldron finally, as you are asked to find out the final quantity of milk left over. So leftover milk will be equal to the quantity of milk at the beginning, that is 560 liter, multiplied by 1 minus how much quantity of milk has been taken out each time, that is 56, divided by the quantity of the container, as total it was only milk, so the same thing 560, and this has been repeated twice, so power will be 2. If you cancel this, we'll get 1 by 10. So if you calculate 560 multiplied by 10, 1s are 10 minus 1, that is 9 by 10, as power is 2, so you need to write twice like this. Now you can cancel this 10 and 10. We are getting 56 into 81 by 10. Here, as you can see, it will be after one decimal. So option number this and this can be your answer. And as the answer is divisible by 9, as you can see, this is not divisible by 9. So option number 3 is going to be your correct answer. Now let us see the last question. Here it is given, in a mixer, alcohol and water are in the ratio 3:4. The ratio of alcohol and water in a particular mixture is 3:7. If it contains 4 liter more water than alcohol, so here how much unit water is more? 7 minus 3, 4 unit, and this 4 unit is nothing but 4 liter as the actual amount given in the question. That means whatever you are getting in unit, that is the actual quantity. Here you are asked to find the quantity of water in the mixture, that is 7 unit. So 7 unit will be also 7 liter. So option number 3 is going to be your correct answer. So with this we complete the 10 most expected question for your paper. If you find the content of this video helpful, do like, subscribe and share this video with your friends. And to get notification of newly uploaded important videos of our channel, you need to click on the bell icon. See you in the next video with new important content. Till then, keep practicing, keep improving.